reading this here. All the holiday promotions last chance. This guy wrote, unless I see was 1,800, now 1,799, I'm not interested. I just thought that was funny.
That is good.
That's the only, we want real compelling offers.
Right.
We don't want no bull crap offers
right
now.
That's exactly right.
So I thought that was funny. Because it's crazy out here, Shoppers crazy, the malls are packed, everything's crazy.
Right.
And no matter what they're saying, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. We are here. It's over. If you didn't get it done, I don't know. If you're listening to this, if you're listening to this and you didn't get it done yet, you are probably out of time, or you are running out of time.
If you catch the 8 a.m. version, you got about 2 hours.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're hearing this on your way home from work, well, good luck.
You're in trouble. That's right. It is all wrapped up.
Amazon is locked and loaded.
Yes, that is correct. There's no more deliveries on Christmas Day.
That's right.
So, welcome. If you are streaming us on video, as you should be, on Spotify, or YouTube, we're in full regalia. We didn't do next year. Maybe we have to do like the ugly sweater thing or something.
Okay.
We still we look great from the neck down.
Correct.
Well, no, that's not a good statement.
From below the hat.
No, we've got festive. Yeah, we're festive. Is what I should say.
We are festive.
Yeah, we're very festive. Right. We're in the spirit, and you're in the spirit because you're watching and listening to.
Indeed.
The last. Nope. Well, let me see. Calendar. I need to look at the calendar to make myself correct.
This is the last episode before Christmas.
Yeah, well, that's true. Yes, that is true. Yeah, we have one more to close out the year. But
correct.
This is the New Year's Eve edition, so maybe we I don't know. Maybe it's going to be accelerated.
Right.
So attention spans are short.
That's right.
If you're listening to this in real time,
we got 1 foot out the door.
Yeah, exactly. We're super happy to have you here. This is the Grow Business Podcast, the place where you want to do one thing: grow your business. You come here for that. We put it in the name. I'm your host, Cory Mosley. I'm joined by the distinguished gentleman from the Philippines. No, where were you?
I was born in the Philippines.
Okay, the distinct. Well, in now today's environment,
on American Air Force Base.
Yeah,
in
correct.
The Philippines.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we're not exactly broadcasting from an undisclosed location. Our address is not the actual location of the studio, but it's somewhere in the building. So yeah, it's
close.
But nobody's mistaking you for
No.
You're pretty good. You're solid white. So you're
It's my winter white.
He's marked safe.
There you go.
LG007, my esteemed co-captain, is joining us today. Voice of reason.
It's good to be here, Cory.
Yes, and the man that is not wearing a hat, I guess because he gave him to us, is behind the boards to bring it home for Christmas. Willie H is here.
Hit the buttons, William.
All right, so I want to get right into it. If you're a first-time viewer, we let you know that, we base what we do and our strategy and tactics based on the 5 pillars of business growth. That we believe that every business growth challenge falls within one of the 5 pillars: mindset, sales, marketing, operations, or people. And by identifying, isolating, and attacking, you can overcome any business challenge. So we base our advice, strategies, and things we're talking about on that. If you want more details, you can pick up my latest book, Position for Growth. That's available everywhere. Available on Amazon, Kindle, a couple places. So today we want to dive right in and really take on the revenue attitude. And so what we're going to be talking about today, because again, we're just a few days. We're just a few days away from 2026.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yes.
So much can happen in a year. Crazy,
yes.
Right? I think we're all situated differently going to 2026 than we started 2025.
Yes.
So I thought we want to talk about, this is what they refer to as the penultimate.
Okay.
When you're watching a show, the penultimate episode is the episode before the season finale.
Okay.
So I think it's befitting that we have conversations about revenue, specifically the importance and factors of reoccurring revenue.
Okay.
and why reoccurring revenue, I believe, is one of the single most important things to the future of small businesses.
Okay.
Because reoccurring revenue equals predictable, stable, low-stress cash flow.
Yes.
And I don't know a business owner that's not looking for that.
Correct.
Also helps you get off the roller coaster of inconsistent months.
Right.
So many people I talk to in retail and businesses, services, it's like, oh, my Super Bowl is X.
Right.
But then it falls off a cliff.
Right.
You've heard me talk many times about the carpet cleaner who, never pre-booked business. He's just sitting around waiting to get his calendar full and like hoping people have dirty carpets.
Right.
He's not pre-selling. He's not, lining that up.
Right.
Not prepaying from a cash flow standpoint.
Right.
And that's something where you could immensely benefit from that if you're looking to get more predictability in that situation. Your business becomes easier to manage, hire for, scale.
Correct.
Right? It's that predictability. Reoccurring customers also stick longer and spend more over time.
Yes.
And predictable revenue makes you less dependent on new leads every month.
Yeah, well, I mean, predictable revenue often brings you new leads because you got people that you're working with on a regular basis, and they talk about to their friends, and we always talk about people know people like them, right?
Yep.
So if you're working with somebody, they probably know somebody that you could also work with, and if they're talking around, this is the day before the holiday.
Mm-hmm.
If you're having a social tonight for Christmas Eve with your friends, maybe the business, the different things come up in these conversations.
Sure.
It may be, well, who's cleaning your carpet?
Got dirty carpets?
Right. Who's cleaning your carpet? Or who's...
Child, my carpets are so dirty.
Right. Or, hey, I saw you, did a great job of decorating. Well, I hired somebody to do lights for this year, and they did a great job. Why don't you talk to them and maybe they can help you next year?
Well, because if you're starting each month at zero, you're doing business the hard way.
Right.
Needless to say, right?
Right. And predictable revenue, this is probably something we'll talk about.
Yeah.
Predictable revenue makes it easier to make good decisions about about your business, about who you work with, what you're going after, where you're, how you're marketing, how you're selling, how you're scaling.
Yeah. No, I like that. And I think let's talk about this in two contexts, right?
Sure.
Because some people may think they can't do, I'm a retail location. I can't that we don't really operate that way.
Correct.
And then, professional services. So we're going to break it into two. I'm going to talk about retail, and then we'll talk about like professional services kind of market. So when you think about retail, so what are we talking about there? What can you do when it comes to subscription boxes?
Correct.
Clubs, right? Are there monthly product bundles that you can offer and send out? Whether that's around coffee, candy, snacks, grooming, if that's candles.
Correct.
Are you in the pet business somehow? Is there something? I mean, I can't tell you how long they got me on that bark box. I mean, for a long time. And my dog to this day thinks any package that comes in, one of them, she thinks it's for her.
Right.
Because she used to get the bark boxes, and the boxes come, open it, and there's her toys.
Right.
And now you turn around and you're like, who needs 200 toys? She doesn't.
Right.
She's a dog.
Right. But by the time you
she
realize
needs selection.
It was the time you realize it was 12 to 18 months later.
Yeah,
and you've already been a member
in thousands.
Correct. Yeah.
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 Yeah, they got me.
Well, and there's a restaurant that is built around a wine theme over here by the mall over near us. And they do monthly wine memberships.
Yes, that's right.
And
they're in this saucing it up.
Oh my goodness.
Beating the door down.
But you get to come in, you pick up your monthly membership bottle or your 3-pack, and then, well, what do you do? Well, let's make dinner about that.
Sure,
because then they allow you to open that one of those bottles for dinner because it's their bottle.
Yep.
So it's a creative way to do predictable revenue. It's also a creative way to do some engagement and drive additional spend. And that's what we're looking for, having a base of predictability. And then how can you use that to drive additional spend?
Maybe this guy can help me. I think that's a definite.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, that's a great example with the wine clubs, expanding that, VIP boxes, seasonal items, exclusive items, those types of things, really create that process from a retail environment. Number two is anything that has a refill or replace aspect to it.
Okay.
Right? So it's that meal kits, supplements, skincare, car products. Obviously, Amazon does this very well to convince you to do the subscribe and save.
Right.
But how can you do that in your business? What is it that's something people, whether consume, perishable, or something that goes out of, filters for your filters, water filters, all those different things. Like
Correct.
whatever business you're in from that factor. If it's on the retail side, what is it that has a refill or replace component to it? The
Sure.
never run out type of subscription.
Well, and even in the retail service type business, we talk about HVAC. We've talked about that before.
But don't jump. We're talking retail.
We're talking specifically talking retail.
Yeah,
so, okay.
But we'll do a whole nother conversation about service-based businesses.
100%. Yeah. So you're right, though. Anything that's disposable, how can you make it repeatable? How can you make it refillable automatically?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was going in a different direction, and
right.
In
Well,
that direction.
Because you got to wait till we come around. That's why I said we were doing it separate. So I'm going to start giving you an advance copy.
Well,
probably not. That probably won't change in 2026. It's keep you in the dark.
Exactly.
Keeps you fresh, light, on your toes.
Wait, that requires extra work.
Yeah.
Like if you send me something in advance, then I'd have to be have to be ready.
It's one just to get you to read the sponsor piece right there. So that's right. I want to freestyle the whole show.
There you go.
That'd be scary. Both of us freestyle. All right.
It would be.
So who knows what time it'd become a whole different show.
Yeah.
Like, what do you want to talk about today? I don't know.
It would definitely be. There'd definitely be an E involved.
We'll do some ripped from the headlines. Dun dun. I like that, right?
Yeah.
All right. Number 3, we're talking retail membership programs.
Yes.
So membership only discounts, early access, birthday perks. And again, the cool thing is there's technology, inexpensive technology that will allow you to facilitate all this. So It's really not as complex as you may think it is. Are there special monthly treat pickups? Things that require, again, your retail, that drive foot traffic.
Correct.
Right? That can drive the upsell. They got to come in and get their whatever item.
Right.
Right? The casinos do this very well. You can come and get those steak knives.
Right.
Go down, walk through the casino, then go downstairs. Walk through this, then stand in line, then you got to go back up through the casino.
Right.
So
that's exactly right.
Right, they all for steak knives.
Well, and you can do
or bed sheets,
or you can do tiers with this too. So you can do a membership model where there's one level where you send it, you mail it out, it's automatically refilled. And then there's another level, maybe once a quarter you come in person, and it offers you an incentive or it offers you a bonus item to come in person to pick up.
Right.
So you can tier it because anything that you can do to draw foot traffic increases engagement.
Sure, 100%. This is another one, little layup. Product protection plans or maintenance plans.
Okay, yes.
So is there something maybe that you have not offered a warranty on that you could? From an extended warranty standpoint, because we think about the normal, if I'm a car dealer, right, I sell extended warranty. So you think about things that are already built in, but is there a product or service that maybe you sell that you could put a policy on, work with an insurance provider to insure, put a policy on that created warranty, particularly something because again, warranties provide comfort.
Right.
So, maybe it's something that lasts 10 years. But will provide comfort knowing that they have a warranty on it,
right? And you value it, in terms of replacement cost versus, those. There was a watch repair shop over at the mall. It's not there anymore, but I had a quartz watch. It was one of those, it was before you had the rechargeable watches, and they said, well, we can sell you a battery,
right, that
we'll guarantee for 2 years. Or we'll sell you a 5-year plan. And so the battery died in 2 years because it's predictable.
Right.
I went in and she goes, it's not a 5-year battery, it's a 5-year plan. So for 5 years, we'll come in, you bring it in, we'll replace your battery.
Times, right.
Right. And so that's something that when you think about in terms of the life expectancy of something.
Sure.
Can you do something that's the value of the life expectancy? Or can you add some additional time to it to make it worthwhile when you talk about warranties and type of insurance and replacement plans?
Yeah, I like that. And that brought you back. So you might pick up a band. You may pick up something else that they can offer you. Oh, you know what? While we're doing that, do you want us to clean it?
Correct.
So there's a lot of opportunities for upsell in that mindset. Yeah. So you've got extended warranties, you've got cleaning and maintenance subscriptions, kind of what we were just leading into there.
Correct.
To be able to provide that. Also seasonal product refresh.
Yes.
Right now I'm going through it with my luggage. Briggs & Riley has lifetime repair. So not wear and tear. Right. You go wear, but like one of my wheels went.
Okay.
So, and you have 3 options.
Right.
They'll send you a kit where they're not charging you for the wheels. You just have to pay for the shipping.
Right.
Or they have their listing of authorized places. If you go in those authorized places, then they'll fix it for free.
Yeah.
Now, a sales guy at a store is like, oh, he's at a competitor.
Right.
He's like, oh, yeah, well, they have that kind of stuff because they don't make their own parts and stuff, and they know that stuff's going to break. So they have that out there, and they build it into the cost of what you pay to repair it. Versus us, we make our own wheels. We make our own gussets and brackets and stuff.
Right.
So, we know how the quality of our stuff. So, like, dude, I don't really care as long as I get my wheel. I don't need a weeble wobble going down the airport. So as long as somebody fixes my wheel,
correct,
we're good.
Right.
So, yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think the what you've talked about though is, there's 2 versions, right? There's some people that are mechanically inclined, just send it to me, I'll fix it and I'll do that.
Right.
And it gives them a sense of
not me. Well, I'll send those wheels over and
right.
I got somebody in mind that he can also change carburetors. He just did a brake job.
Did he really? That's awesome.
Yeah. So there you go.
Yeah.
It's good to know a guy.
It is good to know a guy for sure. And what that does though, Cory, is for the people that want to do that themselves, they're now invested in.
Although you kind of have the hands of a guy that can work on a few things.
Well,
Yeah. Although you're stepping up, your moisture game. I just want to call that out.
Thank you.
Yeah, for those of you ever meet LG, because you want to do fist bumps. It's that new money hands.
I'm working.
Got them new money hands now.
I'm working on it.
The moisturized hands. You can always tell where somebody is based on the moisturization of the where how their month's going. How moisturized are they?
I'm working on it. I found a solution I like.
I love it. I love it. Did you finish your point or no?
I did.
Okay, fantastic.
And if I didn't, I did anyway.
Okay. Yeah. Willie H., we're going to give us a transition statement there. So transition.
Lord have mercy.
All right. Service-based businesses. You've been chomping at the bit there.
Right.
So some of the obvious is, right? Number 1, retainer packages.
Correct.
Right? Monthly consulting, coaching, accounting, marketing. If you're in IT, right? Are your people on if anything happens, we respond same day kind of plan can you put them on? An annual review of your digital environment, particularly with all of this phishing scandals and all this stuff going on.
Right.
Are you in HR? Is it a one-time thing? Does the employee handbook need to be dealt with every year?
Right.
A review, an update, flat fee, something like that.
Correct.
Go ahead.
Well,
in the context of retainer.
Yeah,
I got some other ones here, but
I think the retainer builds loyalty too, right? If you do a one point in time sale,
right,
then you got to go back and resell it the next time. Where if you do a retainer, they're more likely to call you, and they're also less likely to call you. But they will call, but they'll stay with you because they feel like they have regular access to you.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
we'll leave it right there.
I think the value of it, what we're saying is, how do you keep these people engaged?
Yeah, sure. Well, this is a cash flow conversation, though.
Correct.
Right. So keeping your cash flow, driving your cash flow requires you to keep them engaged.
Correct.
And now it becomes that's how you complete the circle.
Correct.
Right. Okay. Number 2, maintenance subscriptions. So this is important from the pretty ubiquitous in the lawn care business.
Yes.
Right. If you're in the pool cleaning business.
Yes.
HVAC, filter replacement, auto detailing, home cleaning. Now, the funny thing is here is that you may be in these spaces and still not executing well on creating the reoccurring.
Right.
Oh, we don't want to sell. We don't really push anything around here. Okay.
Right.
Stay at 50% capacity if you want to.
Right.
That bad. For sure. So I mean that's a poor reason, but I do hear that very often. Oh, we offer it casually. What do you throw the brochure at them?
Right.
Staple your business card to it.
Right.
Oh, here's some literature. Here's some literature for you to review at when you have free time, because everyone has that.
Well, what we're talking about, this really is a two-part conversation. It's what are you doing for your clients and what are you doing to keep them? The other part of it is that if you're not offering the additional services, if you're not making them available for offer to your clients, and somebody comes in and says, hey, we have this, and that's something that may be the reason they leave and go to a competitor.
Right.
And you go, why'd you leave? Well, they had that. Well, we do too. Well, you didn't tell me.
Correct.
You didn't offer it.
Correct.
So how am I supposed to know?
That's Game of Thrones. You watch Game of Thrones?
I haven't, no.
Shame.
Oh.
Shame.
Okay.
Shame. And how are you even involved with me and you never watched Game of Thrones?
That's a good question.
I'm hearing homework. And you have to binge all 6 seasons before the next episode.
Right, exactly. So between New Year's Eve, between Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve,
I'm going on Indeed and starting to shop. Must have watched Game of Thrones.
Right, exactly.
Shame. Double shame. Okay. This is a nice one. Unlimited or tiered access.
Yes.
So think of gyms,
yes.
studios, massage memberships,
yes,
tutoring, dog walking.
Right.
Shout out to my good friend Michelle Peterson. She just became a franchisee.
Congratulations.
It wasn't ice cream, but we'll get that in a minute. But she just bought a franchise. She bought a franchise called Wolfies.
Oh, wow. Okay.
They're actually established in Virginia.
Okay.
And they're mobile pet grooming, pet sitting, and pet walking.
Okay.
And they even have like a program where they let you, you can board your dog at a person's home. Okay. Like they have that set up.
Oh, wow.
So
okay.
she just became a first-time franchisee after an illustrious career in corporate, high-ranking woman, also a woman of color, and has gone into the franchise game.
Congratulations.
And she knows what a lot of people know that want to become entrepreneurs or want to start their businesses or want to, maybe you started your own thing fresh and now you want to expand your business portfolio, but you don't necessarily want to start from scratch.
Right.
And you've got flashbacks and PTSD from what it was like starting from scratch with no system. That's when franchising becomes so powerful.
Right.
And, some people are professional services. Some people want to start, Montessori schools or want to be in the pizza business. Right. One of the most exciting emerging brands right now is our sponsor, Pecan Jack's Ice Cream and Candy Kitchen. And, I think Lon knows a thing or two about that and their mathematics.
Yeah, thank you, Cory. Today's episode is sponsored by Pecan Jack's Ice Cream and Candy Kitchen franchise, where fun meets serious profit. With an average unit volume of $960,193.38, this is a franchise that proves you can build wealth doing something people love. Learn more at pecanjacksfranchise.com and see if there's a sweet spot open in your market.
I like it. Exciting times. Also a lot happening over there with that brand. So we thank them for their sponsorship.
Thank you. Yeah.
All right, number 4, priority access subscriptions. So VIP client, priority booking, discounted bundles, faster service, right? That's a big thing with software now too. You see, you get email support on the free plan. Okay. You get email and chat support on the mid-tier, and then you get phone, that kind of thing. Right. I mean, I think about like the airlines too, right? So, if you're a Diamond member at Delta, the telephone number you call is different.
Of course it is. Yeah.
Than the Joe Schmo fly twice a year.
Sure.
42F. Rightly so.
Right. Well, it should be.
Yeah. I don't want to be on hold with
Well, and people pay for a couple things. They'll pay for movement, the ability to move around freely. Mm-hmm. They'll pay for access, which is what we're talking about in terms of VIP service. Yep. And they'll pay for more of their time, which means it takes less time to get something done, which is why Delta has if you're going to fly with us that much, we're going to reduce the amount of time it takes for you to do business with us.
Yeah.
We're going to make it easier for you, reduce friction, some people call it.
Yeah, I like that. All right. Last one on this. Performance outcomes. And I should say performance or outcome subscriptions.
Okay.
Like monthly growth coaching, your monthly social media management.
Okay.
Things, right, where I'm providing that service, but you're paying this fee so we can keep the party going, right?
Correct.
And growth. See that a lot of time in agencies. SEO,
Right.
website update. So for, $2.99, we'll update this, we'll do that.
Right.
You get, 1 hour's worth of, we'll add pictures to your site, those types of things.
Right. Yeah, and SEO is such a good one. And we talk about the website. You get somebody, if you're designing websites, you should have a plan.
Sure.
A monthly plan that allows people to, and you can set tiers like you're talking about, Cory. You can set, okay, once a month we'll do it for this. Unlimited, we'll do it for this. Make it easy for you and whatever's manageable for you. But set up, you develop the website, you do the creation. You're the one that's most familiar with it. They're most familiar with you for doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So give them access to updating that. And especially, the holidays is a perfect time to realize something like that. Because if somebody's in a business, they can come to you and say, hey, we're between Thanksgiving and Christmas. So let's update it with some festive holiday Christmas pictures, team, maybe you want to do a team postcard for all your clients on your website. By having that regularly recurring membership, you can do all kinds of creative things.
This might be a guy I want to work with. Yes. Now I've got a pop question for you.
Okay.
Because I'm on lawngram.com.
Yeah, I just got some work to do.
Well, I didn't even say anything. I didn't say anything that.
Okay.
Because how you lead is how they win.
Right. That's exactly right.
Now, I'm just curious though. Are you on a maintenance? I know who did your website.
Correct.
Are you on a maintenance plan of any kind with them?
Currently,
or did they? What? Let me put it this way. Did they offer you one? Not did you buy it, because that's a secondary conversation
Correct.
for the customer. But were you offered a plan?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And
Gotcha.
when I originally did that, I was on a maintenance plan.
Okay, got it.
And then I did a comprehensive update in Q2 of this year and didn't do the maintenance plan for a couple of different reasons.
Gotcha.
So
Lon equipped me with the practical tools and processes.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about right there.
How about that?
Head over to lawngram.com if you guys want to up your leadership and want to lead a winning sales team. lawngram.com.
And
you better believe it. Yeah, I like that. It's got some video on there. All right.
Appreciate that.
I recognize a few of these things here. I recognize like the new logo there. I recognize it.
Yeah. You like that?
It's almost like you had some inside people.
I do. And I do.
But folks, here's the statement. If you can do it once, you can do it monthly.
Correct.
And that's the case you want to make for yourself. I remember years ago when I was a day rate consultant, because that was how you did it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, what do you charge per day? And I remember coming off of that and talking to some of my colleagues. I'm like, because it's funny, once you're on the other side, or the grass, you're on the green grass. Now it's like, you guys are nuts. Almost like I forgot that I did that. Like,
Correct.
You're nuts. Why would I want to tie myself to that? So if you're not booked out 10 days, so your revenue is based on your days.
Right.
Why would I do that?
Correct.
Like, it sounded so crazy afterwards. And I would say that to colleagues, and then many of them changed in terms of how they approach things. And they're like, it's so different now.
Correct.
Much more predictable, because now you're thinking about retention, not new acquisition.
Right.
And I use my days as part of my package, right? So I'm doing X, Y, and Z. But, it goes back to a point that you made in a previous episode about not trying to make everything hard, to view that as accomplishing something.
Right.
Right. So if I wasn't on the road,
right,
I wasn't in on site,
right,
like the value just didn't seem to be there.
Correct.
Or the client would think that, versus me being in my office or working their account in a different way.
Right. Yeah. And Cory, the reality of it is, and again, I say this standing firmly on the ground in front of a mirror, some of that's ego driven, meaning that we're validated by the effort. And we don't always get the impact that we're looking for, because we're focused on being validated by the effort. And so when you do these membership programs, as long as you're doing the work and you're delivering to the clients regularly, which is what we're talking about, these membership models,
right?
Then they don't, again, people pay for access. So they don't need you all the time, but they want you there when they need you. And so that's what these membership models allow you to do. And that's what the tiers you were talking about allow you to do. You can set different levels for different levels of access.
Right, and the real unlock here is packaging what you already do, but here's a different way to do it.
Correct.
That now extends the revenue. So, and again, from a thought process, you're not selling a product, you're selling convenience.
Correct.
And packaging that differently.
That's correct.
So, and when you think about that, like more examples, right? So, retail-wise, a boutique that sells a style box.
Correct.
Right, of outfits every 30 days. The bakery that does the dessert of the month club.
Right.
A candy store offering a monthly candy tasting pack, a tire shop,
right,
pre-selling quarterly maintenance and alignment. You know that you're going to need your tires rotated. You know you're going to need this.
Right.
So why would you just allow me to come in and buy the tires and not upsell? Now, where's the mistake there? Well, you try to save money on wages, so you put order takers in the position to interact with your customers, and you don't train them to sell or upsell or incentivize them to do it.
Right.
You make it just part of their job. There's no spiff.
Right.
It's amazing what you can do when you pay attention and create a little incentive.
Well, in the auto industry, in your background, Cory, the auto industry figured this out, I don't know,
did they,
10, 20 years ago, where they sell the service package for the first 50,000 miles.
Sure.
Like you can buy 20, 40, 50, whatever it is, but you buy the service package, so you got to get your oil changed, and you got to do this, and you got to do that. So they sell these service packages, and the majority of people aren't going to max out on those. Yeah. There's going to be a few that do, but the majority don't. And to your point, they had salespeople selling those. Not the service department. They had salespeople selling them. And so they figured out, okay, well, we can generate some additional revenue. There's some consistency. It's more predictable. And yes, you can sell these things. And it also creates loyalty. Because if they, if somebody has a service package with you, where are they going to go to get their service?
Sure. Pretty simple, right? Right. Then we upsell. What's amazing, though, is that so many companies are coming up building great businesses. It's funny how the cycle works. They're exploiting an area that a big company should be doing or should have done or should have figured out.
Right.
They're building their business and they're getting acquired. Right. The Dollar Shave Club guy. I mean, ultimately got acquired by Unilever or some big corporate conglomerate that owned, I think, Gillette. Okay. They couldn't have figured this out. Right. They already own, like, you know what I mean? Right. Harry, same thing. Like, correct. And there's so many different things happening in that world. Like, Glade couldn't figure this out. Right. To have a subscription program for their refill. Like, you're dependent on me to say I'm out and go to the grocery store and get a refillable. Right. So, you've got this subscribe and save kind of Amazons of the world, but they don't care what the product is that's subscribe and save. I have to care as the manufacturer of that. What's my plan that's in place? That's 100% right. Yeah. So that's retail, like service wise. I mean, you could be a barber, right? A monthly haircut membership. Like, why wouldn't I want the predictability, the auto charge predictability versus waiting for somebody to decide it's been 4 weeks or 6 weeks or this, that, or the other? I don't know why. Why wouldn't I offer that? I haven't been to a barbershop since COVID, but I've been on DIY out of necessity. But why wouldn't I want that? A spa. I mean, I predict so spas, right? Where's the membership? Right. And we'll do spas, or you can do the cleaning services, salon, weekly, bi-weekly, monthly plans on the comeback. Don't wait for the phone to ring. Have the predictability of it. Correct. Yeah. Cleaning service is such a great one. I remember there was a place that did a great job of cleaning my townhouse when I had it, and I'd write a check every 2 weeks because they'd come by and clean it. I'd write a check. Why not just do a service-based agreement? Here we go every month, and this is how many times we come, and this is right. So it makes it much more predictable. Because everybody's in order taker mode. Oh, we're here if you want us. We do a great job if you want us. How about, sir, your house is going to get dirty again.
Correct.
So why don't we just go ahead and take this off your plate?
Right.
So you're not worried about it. I'm not worried about it. And I can auto charge. And I can say I've got 72 cleaning clients.
Correct.
On monthly reoccurring plans.
Correct.
Now, will I have some people who leave financial reasons? They move to this, to that. But that's much better than having 40 people call me and, gee, I hope I get 30 more out of the blue.
Right. Well, or trying to get 72 new clients every month.
My Facebook ads aren't working. I mean, your client acquisition costs just, and you see this more. I mean, again, it's not that you don't see it, you see it more common. So somebody may be listening to this right now, not executing. It may be being done in their field.
Correct.
Right? Lawyers are doing this.
Right.
So it may be done in their field. They may not be doing it, and they're missing. My old CPA, I said, listen, I don't hear from you at all throughout the year.
Right.
Nothing. You can't offer me anything. There's nothing you could sign me up for. You don't think it would make sense to bring me in once a quarter and maybe do a review, see where we are, see if there are adjustments need to be made, anything like that.
Right.
I mean, I'd pay $1,200 a year for that.
Right. Yeah. And
like, dude.
And
so you just want to live it. You want to make $350,000, $400,000 in your accounting practice and have an assistant or two, and try to net out of that and make a living and be okay, right? 6-figure income, and you're your own boss, quote unquote. When you could be leaving hundreds of thousands of dollars on the table for something that you already know how to do.
And it's CPA, legal, auditing, that Q4 analysis, let's sit down and look at how you're finishing out the year.
Right, sure.
Because there may be some opportunities for you to benefit, and you could sell that. So you sell a biannual.
One of the most expensive yet interesting days was always my attorney. So my attorneys and my CPA firm would meet. At the attorney's office. So it was an expensive day for me. But you literally had everybody in the room that had anything to do with my future.
Correct.
Whether protecting, whatever it was.
Right.
Over there was the most expensive Coca-Cola I ever had every year for a number of years. Because they offer you a nice beverage.
Right.
Oh, yeah, great. Coca-Cola, would you like a cappuccino?
Right.
Like you were doing something special for me.
Correct.
At this amount. Oh, y'all better get some productive conversations going on.
That's exactly right.
But it was a very powerful feeling, though, to walk in and the people are there, and you're talking. It was a good feeling, but it's something for people. Don't think, can I do this? Think, how do I?
Correct.
Because again, somebody's already doing it in your field. It's how you can execute on it. Because frankly, if Amazon can put dog food on auto ship, you can put something on a subscription.
Well, and from a psychology standpoint, too, Cory, from a business owner psychology, thinking about it in terms of your client.
Yeah.
So that day, we'll use your lawyer, your CPA. That day was a big check, and it was once a year.
Right.
And going into it, you probably had a level of anxiety. Do I really need to write this big check for everybody?
Sure. Do I need all this?
Do I need it all at one time? Because that's a big check. But if you can do a membership model, you reduce that big check to 12 installments. People are much more likely to continue doing that. And it's less hard than trying to do a once a year sale at a big number.
Right. I do that now from accounting. My accounting and my taxes are wrapped into one service.
Correct.
So instead of getting hit with like $3,000 for to do taxes at the end of the year, it's $199 built in and accruing throughout the year, and I don't have to worry about it.
Correct.
It's more so. And you're bringing the point. You talked about that psychology from their end. Why do customers love this? Because your customers love this, right?
Correct.
Right. They want convenience. They don't want to think about it. They want it handled. They want predictability.
Right.
They'd rather budget small monthly payments than large one-offs.
Right.
They want personalization.
Right.
So subscriptions feel curated and also have a VIP, and also time savings.
Correct.
There's fewer errands, fewer decisions, fewer headaches. I'm dealing with a freelancer right now, and he's like, oh, we can do XYZ. We're going to do this and do that. Okay, great. How much? Oh, here's the price. Okay, great. Well, now what do we do? Oh, go into the service. You got to go into the service and build the like the offer.
Sure.
And then, then they accept the offer. I'm like, and he's like, oh, hey, check it in, because I didn't do it.
Right.
I'm like, you know what? why don't you go build the offer,
Right.
and then have it system send it to me to approve it?
Right.
I can approve and pay. Because if you keep waiting on me to go in and do the work to then activate you or hire you,
Right.
when you could do it from this direction,
Right.
you're gonna be at the whim of my schedule. And a squirrel's running by right now, and I'm going to be going on a whole nother rabbit hole in 3 minutes.
Well, and that's that concept of friction, right? If you're responsible for it, there is so much resistance and friction,
Right?
Because you got everything else that you're dealing with. If you're the customer or the potential customer, if you're the business owner and that's what you do, you can do it for in whatever 1/10 of the time that it would take the potential client to do it, and maybe you charge a little bit more to make it more valuable for everybody. So here, we'll do this for you. I'll send it to you, and you don't need to tell them you're charging more. You just need to build that into your pricing structure,
Right? Because this predictability that we're talking about,
right?
This predictability from a cash flow, this isn't just for you,
right?
It's also what your customers,
yes,
it's also what they want. So. Right? I mean, they subscribe to avoid decisions.
Correct.
So we're selling relief, not the product.
Yes. Yes.
What are we doing today here, Willie? We're dropping. Ho. LG and I dropping bombs left and right over here. He's already gone. He's mentally already done.
It's Christmas Day.
Yeah, he's already there.
He's already opening presents.
Yeah. He's been hearing too much Johnny Mathis Christmas around the office because I demand Johnny Mathis Christmas be played every day.
As it should be.
Here, it's an ode to my uncle.
As it should be.
Johnny Mathis.
Yeah.
Frank Sinatra, Blue Eyes.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
We were talking about this the other day. Like, something you get through the holidays, it's like, oh God, here we go. Feliz Navidad, all the things again. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. It's like, oh. And then somebody dares to come up with a new version, and you're like, that's terrible.
Right, exactly.
Get back to the regular Santa Claus is coming to town. Don't stop trying to reinvent the wheel.
Right.
I get fancy.
Yeah.
Sing Silent Night, Holy Night. Like it's supposed to.
Like it was written.
And again, for my brown brothers and sisters, we know that Silent Night starts within my mind.
Yay.
When the OJs sing. It doesn't start with Silent Night, Holy Night. It starts with In My Mind.
There you go. That's fabulous.
You know, LG's got some LG's, I've been out with LG. I know his eyes be going.
I got a little sneaky.
So listen, we love predictable revenue. If you want to increase your business valuation, like let's talk about exit. Some of you in 2026 may be thinking about selling your business. Right. We've talked to a lot of brokers and different things, but reoccurring revenue just makes your business worth more. It reduces risk in the buyer's eyes. It creates stability for scaling. It improves cash flow. It helps you secure better financing. All those things.
All of those things.
Yeah.
It
Voice of reason.
It creates foundation.
I took it from you.
Merry
Christmas to me.
There you go. That's right. It creates a foundation that you can grow and build on.
Right.
The other thing that predictability does that we haven't said yet is predictability is validating. Predictability builds confidence. It builds confidence in you as the business owner, and it builds confidence for your customers. Yeah. Because they know it's coming. Right. They know they have access to it. Right. And they know what to expect. Yeah. And again and again and again, people don't buy products; they buy confidence.
Woo! When the church say amen,
he's making up for that.
That's right. Because the subscription model doesn't just grow revenue; it grows your exit price when we're talking about valuation.
100%. Yep.
And that's something definitely to consider.
Right.
So, subscriptions aren't just for software companies anymore, folks.
Right.
That's what we think about. We think about Netflix. We think about the app that you have or the CRM.
Right.
Almost every small business can implement some form of recurring billing. Right. And we do it. We do it on the video production side. We have clients who are paying in monthly to now come quarterly and do their content, so they're not worried about one big bill or nickel and dimed or whatever. Right. Your customers want predictability. They just need you to offer it.
Right.
And predictable revenue equals higher valuation, more stability, less stress,
and more reach.
More reach. Yeah. The business of the future has two numbers: number of customers and number of members.
Right.
Bingo.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
So, and if you like customers, you know what customers like? They like ice cream. They like chocolate. They like pralines. They like brittles. They like sweets and candy. And our sponsor knows all of those things better than anybody. Tell us about it, Lon.
Yes, they do, Cory. Thank you. Before we wrap, a quick thank you to our sponsor, Pecan Jack's Ice Cream and Candy Kitchen franchise, serving up smiles and strong returns with an average unit volume of $963,193.38. If you're ready
ho, do.
There you go.
That's a lot of do-re-mi.
There you go, indeed. If you're ready to add a high-performing, family-friendly franchise to your business portfolio, visit pecanjacksfranchise.com and start your journey today.
That's right. Monthly customers are the cheat code to stable revenue. I need to get one more in.
There you go. That's a good one, too. That's a good one.
That is going to do it for us, folks, on this Christmas Eve edition of the Grow Business Podcast. We got one more before we get to 2026.
We do.
But we'll be on the other side of Christmas. And Merry Christmas to you, Mr. Graham. Willie H., Merry Christmas. Whatever you're into. We got Hanukkah that will start.
Right.
We got dreidel.
Whatever you're into.
Yeah, what Hanukkah.
Whatever you
I was
celebrate.
hoping you'd anchor me. It left my mind from it. Yeah, I said Kwanzaa, but no, I said dreidel. I made it out of clay. Dreidel. Hanukkah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So, but that's all. So you've got a lot of things going on.
Correct.
In December, I don't know the exact dates that everything falls. Obviously, Hanukkah started already.
Yeah.
But whatever. As an aside, before we get out of here, can you believe I had a guy berate me in an email one day? We sent out an email years ago.
Okay.
My consulting firm, and it was Happy Holidays.
Okay.
Right. I mean, you've got a diversified email list.
Correct.
And holidays means different things to different people.
That's correct.
I don't have to shove just because the spirit of Christmas and Jesus Christ and all of those things are revolving around my faith.
Right.
That doesn't mean that that's necessarily your faith in that way. So he said, Happy Holidays. Can I tell you, I got a nasty Graham email. Talk about a good Christian. Berating me about the fact that I use Happy Holidays and people are afraid to say Merry Christmas and they don't want to do that anymore and all those things. It was just such a short-sighted thing. I just thought it was interesting. So to that person, Happy Holidays. LG?
Yeah, so Merry Christmas to you and your family, and Merry Christmas to our listeners for sure. And Happy Holidays. Whatever you celebrate, we celebrate you. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming back. And next time, bring a friend.
Exactly. Done with eloquence as he always does. This has been another edition of the Grow Business Podcast. Oh, boy. PIP program for 2026. On behalf of myself, Cory Mosley, Lon Graham, LG007, and while he's still here, Willie H. We will see you next time. Willie H., take us out.
you have to ask?
Ask is a question. He might not have been ready. I might have been throwing Willie H. off.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't know where he was.
He was checking out the Pecan Jack's Ice Cream and Candy Kitchen website, looking for his
orders.
That's
He's
right.
looking for what?
Looking for his
I don't even know what his
special.
favorite flavor. Have you ever told me what your favorite ice cream flavor is? Do you have one? Yeah, there's only one. You shouldn't be eating ice cream from anywhere else.
Anymore.
Yeah. Anymore.
That's right.
Oh, you can't have dairy?
Right.
Oh, you stopped eating it.
Well,
Blasphemous.
That's why there's brittle.
Well, you can have peach. No, we make several. You can have peach.
Oh, okay.
You can have blueberry lavender, lemon lavender. It's just flavors.
There's flavors.
Yeah.
Blueberry
They also
lavender
make
sounds
strawberry
lovely.
dairy-free. There's a dairy-free version of it.
Is that
but
right?
Not all of them carry it. They have to choose to do it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know
We'll
what?
get you some Knob Creek, though.
Yeah, please.
Get you hammered.
Yeah, let's go. some brown ice cream. There's some ice cream drizzled in brown. We'll do that.